Today's newspaper, we all read, isn't it? We read books, we read science, but we never even think about how we started learning reading, right? But when we talk about our pre-primary kids, we have to understand that reading is not so simple. It is a very systematic approach that we have to teach our little kids. If we do not have the scaffolding correct, that is the step-by-step method in which we teach, if that is not correct, then the child will not be able to read properly. I am Ritu Vesh, the academic coordinator for SHA MANYU Global School, and I am in charge for the Rising Rockstar Readers program. Well, in this program, the learning outcomes are specifically that, firstly, the child is going to have a positive attitude towards reading. Next, he will have the sounds which are very clear. All the 44 sounds will be very clear to the child. The child will be able to read even the sight words and eventually develop the comprehension skills that come along with reading. So what's our strategy? Is it boring? No, not at all. You have already experienced that the SHA MANYU curriculum is based on multiple intelligences, playway method, and using our sense organs. The children use their sense organ to experience the world. I have collected the best practices, have done enough research, and have come up with the program that at SHA MANYU is called as the Rising Rockstar Readers. It is the Rising Rockstar Readers. Well, the first step is that we will make sure that there is a bridge that is between the lower KG or PP1 and when the child comes to the upper KG or the PP2. Because, they need a lot of practice. Without practice, it's extremely difficult to remember the sounds. So we quickly revise the sounds. Special emphasis at this time of revision is given on the vowels because they will create the sounds and they should be perfect and they are the trickiest ones to learn. So we don't believe in, that children have to be stressed. Oh, you, not at all like that. We have fun rhymes, fun activities to revise it. A simple song is, we are vowels, 5 of us, A, E, I, O, U. We are vowels, 5 of us, A, E, I, O, U. Now, we are vowels. We say our sound A, E, O, A. Sorry, I is E. Alright? So they revise it like that. And then we start with grouping the letters according to Jolly Phonics. This grouping is very important because when we do the grouping, we can immediately, once we do one group, we can immediately start reading sentences with our children. So it excites. Won't it be exciting to see your children as soon as they have learned the first group, they're ready to read along with some sight words. We go over to the blends. That is, before the blends, we will go over to CVC words. CVC are consonant, vowel, consonant sounds. In this, the child is given extensive practice. All right? There'll be activities which will be like this. We give them 3 booklets, those cute little booklets that we have in the market. So, ga-eta, then we're going to switch it. Ha-eta, that's not a fun word. And this gives us the flexibility, activities like this, to switch and practice a lot of words with these kinds of small booklets. Another activity, just to give you an idea that it's not boring for our children, is we do ba-atta. So we are decoding. We'll say first ba-atta. Say the sounds. Then we blend it together. Ba-atta, ba-atta, ba-atta. Bad. Sound it out. It's bad. Yay! There's a lot of reinforcement, practice, encouragement. And then the child starts reading the sentences. And in small groups, we give sheets like this, which are the practice drills. I believe in traditional ones. Drills are a very, they play a very important role. Once we have explained, once we have made it fun, now the child is equipped. Unless the child is equipped, this kind of activity becomes very boring. Once the child is equipped, I can decode, I can then combine it and sound it out. It becomes fun for that child, isn't it? So we'll do sheets like this. They can pair up and that they learn to coordinate also. So they pair up, they'll try to read words, and the teachers are supervising so that we realize that nobody is making any mistakes. Even the sight words or the high frequency words, which make up 80% of the reading material, are taught in a fun way. Every day they have a password to enter their class. We just show them flashcards, we have revised, say that has been taught in the previous class. So every child has to read this and enter. So it becomes exciting. That. And they say their friends looking at it and they feel super, motivated that I can also read. So we've been doing a lot of flashcards which are colorful, bright, just right and perfect for our students. After that, we do some fun stories too. This kind of a fun story is he's a monster, very hungry, and he eats. One day he ate what? So he's putting it in his mouth. He's ate he. These are because sight words need to be really emphasized. Without the sight words, they'll not be equipped to handle reading. When? Then he ate up when. But he was so hungry. When was eaten, but he was still hungry. So what did he do? He went and got himself go when he was ready to go to sleep after eating go. I've written some stories which will motivate the children. One CVC with the short vowel sounds are absolutely clear to the children. I'll take them to blends. Blends are consonant blends. That is flower, flowers. So the kinesthetic learner also is kept in mind. Some finger plays if you do with the children, it is retained in their mind for a longer time. So plug, plan. So that is, if they do hand, this one is p, this one is l, and then they read the rest of the word. Doesn't that sound exciting to you also? Then we take them to digraphs, which are like the two letters joined together to give a different sound. Like CH is ch, SH is sh. All along, but remember, as soon as they learn a group of letters and CVC words, there's a lot of practice for reading. That is the beauty of this particular course, that the child is made to read. He'll be so excited. I read this sentence, and then we motivate the parents to help them read the signs, read the headlines, some words in the headlines, especially the sight words like the, in, go, that, this, because it forms 80%. There's interaction of the parent with the child also, and in the process, all these sight words are embedded in the child's mind. So these are good, fun, activity-based, things that will help get clarity. He'll not have an aversion for reading. The child would want you to read want to read himself rather at the end of the program. So this program will give your child the best practices, not just from India, but I've researched or read and taken the best practices from and many sources and combined them. And that's why it's a very robust program. Thank you.